The light is nearly blinding. Better to be on top of a mount than standing behind it. Erfidurf outpost. The Jagni tribe claimed this forever. Let's see. There's the tyrant who runs this outpost. He didn't expect his tribe to lose, as they're the ones that are ruthless. But now that you're working with their rival, he can see why. There's no way he'll surrender just because of threats. He can recognize the strength of a good argument and agrees it's for the best. He'll surrender the outpost to you. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Thinks you did a great job capturing the rival's third outpost, and believes the rival is weak enough to engage them at their fort.
Campus.
They all hope you can lead them to peace. Coming to the world and everything else. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. The world is waking up with dawn. Let's see.
Bloody tick.
They've been waiting for you. Taking control of this fort will bring peace between your tribes.
Guaremba.
The scouts have reported activity nearby that's worth looking into before you enter the fort.
Britta.
They've positioned a storm tower near the fort that you'll use to get over the wall. However, you need to prop up its wheelhouse first to stabilize the situation.
Platz.
Says you don't have to knock to get inside. Daytime is the best time to get things done.
Plats.
It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their Sifu.
Britta.
You need to unite the tribes and save the Tree of Life to truly become free. It's time for an adventure, for good or bad. Check out those guns. That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light. Embrace the day. That's a pyro sizzler right there. Just get to work on it. Make it frizzle. Nice crackle. Check out that day. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. He didn't expect it would go down this way. It'll be hard to talk your way out of a fight. He's not sure if you're likable enough to just give up the fort without a fight. He won't be charmed that easily. You'll have to fight for it. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but suggests you be merciful. Do good, and good will follow you. Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Your Sifu is pleased. You're one step closer to uniting the tribes. It's a pity you needed to use force to get the point across. But he's still concerned about the fate of the world. You can't lose this war. If you get the ending wrong, the effort it took to get there was in vain. A proper ending, however, provides closure. He says you've grown so much stronger than when you first met. You know better than anyone that the fate of the world is still at stake. You need a world where everyone is guided only by their conscience. The fate of the world depends on the triumph of good. The tree of life still stands, and it's up to you to make sure it does so to the end. It's the Jagni staff. There are tough times ahead, no matter where you go. Never take air for granted again. Took care. All things end. Don't pass out. Ain't no fuzz. Better put an end to it before it ends our world. The Jumbo Puff is kicking it up a notch. It's time for an electric performance. Couple of more hits and it's a fried circuit board. bad feeling about this. It goes all the way down to the stomach. Start like a snack, and you'll end up with a ride down the intestinal canal. That's too close to the end station. Better move up. Up, better pumped out than flushed down. Don't let it happen again. Wow, what a super-sized wormwind. That must be as big as they come. You see, the Taurus is pumping at half a beat. You know what to do. Guessed it would go down with a throw-up. Can it really get any better than that? He thanks you for dealing with the first World Eater. It's a start. You should go see Out of Date and find out what you can about the machine he's named the Ark. You're good-hearted enough, so you'll have no problem getting him to share the information with you. He trusts you know where to find Out of Date by now. He's always been at the foot of the tree, and that hasn't changed. That's an intact plant hut over there. Wonder what's growing in it. Bullets everywhere. That's a flesh wound. Pick your direction, Destiny. That's a mind monitor from the days gone. A device that blip-screened smart matter. Wouldn't be surprised if it still works. Looks like the inputters need to be linked to get the mind monitor to boot up. It's mind over matter, software over hardware. Success is peace of mind. Glad to see some wood scrap there. Go on, catch it. Can't get free. Gizmo will always make time for you. Can't understand why you don't just give up on helping things. Says it's an honor to meet you. Understands completely. Gizmo will always make time for you. Says goodbye to you. Give your mount a pat and pick a path. Welcome to Camp Aiko. The bandits here won't greet you so kindly. That's a proper junk depot. Just think of the things chucked away. It's a rare sight. Treasure it. Wildlife here is teetering on the brink of extinction. We all are. The meat-eater again. Nothing seems to satiate his hunger. The note is done for unless you intervene. Well played. Time to ride. That's Ranchu, an entire farm poisoned by toxamol rats. Don't stay there long. This is a radioactive zone. It's not healthy to go too far in without protection. Sometimes what you'll see doesn't feel real until it brings you back to that particular moment, like stepping into a time machine. It's hard to shake these memories and their accompanying feelings. Our brains play tricks on us, so it will take effort to avoid them. However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different. Good thing you recalled how to activate the automaton's health injector. That will be useful. The yerp fields, where the echo of your actions resounds clearer than any other place you'll find, except for where that's not true. Your key energy isn't up. Slice and dice. It's a game of life, yours and everyone else's. There it is, the tree of life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before. Some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. Let's see. Mush mush. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. Out of Date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. It's important to stay grounded. You share the same fate as the tree. Out of Date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone.
bebuk.
Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things.
Atu awa ya ea.
If you continue to do good, good will follow you.
Oloi bo bopaweg.
If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst, something he calls the Ark.
Balu putulua.
Two sides to everything, but for him it would be devastating if you were forced to use the Ark to escape while the world crumbled.
Yuba tuluwawa.
Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees.
Tulua ba volua.
He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core.
Tulua ba volua.
The contamination disrupted what we now know as key energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate.
Bilia antuf.
He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head.
Kanuka nuburak.
It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real.
Honto kontue pon yevun goja.
He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground.
Kobwa yake.
The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out.
Kobwa yake.
The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end.
Honto kontue pon yevun goja.
He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm.
Yunulua tula.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy.
Valu alu herwa.
He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Goop in the southeast.
Farfarifto tuka kubu.
Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Goop.
Farfarifto tuka kubu.
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Goop and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled.
Koyetu koweboy.
Out of Date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity.
Ewe boboye.
He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
Ewe boboye.
Out of Date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible and see what you can do to help.
Loma utulu ma yowo.
He wonders what's on your mind.
Mauketo tolu ayadre.
So, says you covered the important things already. Your feet feel like you're wearing squishy sponges.